What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty Lego Guy here, and today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite ships, if not my favorite ship that came out of Revenge of the Sith, and that is the ARC-170 Starfighter. So we have two versions here. We're going to compare them. First off, we have the ARC-170 Starfighter. It came out in 2005. It was set 7259, had 4 minifigs, went for 40 US, and had 396 pieces. And we're going to be comparing it against the ARC-170 Starfighter 8088, had 4 minifigs as well, came out in 2010, which I was actually surprised that it was that long ago. Went for 60 US and had 396 pieces as well. Honestly, these sets are really good, but we're going to get into the details why and find out which one's better. And as you can see, I actually like them quite a bit because I have a fleet of them. There's actually 6 of them, so 3 for each version. But yeah, enough talk, let's get right into it. So to begin, I just wanted to show you guys how big these fighters are. They're absolutely massive. They're both about the same size, and they weigh almost 1 kilo, which I was actually surprised to find out, or almost 2 pounds. Anyways, yeah, they're just a really big set. So to start off, we're going to be looking at the 2005 version. This was a really sleek build, especially for its time. Sometimes sets were clumpy, but I found Revenge of the Sith, a lot of the sets, they really stepped up their game and made them a lot sleeker looking. So I'll give you a 360 view of it. So just, it's a beautiful looking set. That's why I bought 3 of them. I just really like them. Eventually I would like to make a Assault on Coruscant mock, but we'll see. But yeah, just great looking. So now what I'll do is I'll show you guys the cockpit. So the front window doesn't really have, or cockpit doesn't really have anything, but where it gets kind of interesting is open up these guys, and you guys can see there's a little tri-fighter display in there, so they're obviously firing at it. So really cool. A stomach droid can go right here as well, and then I'll show you guys the back. So it has this turret in the back here, so really cool. It moves around obviously, and then what's really cool is this levering system. So I'll show you guys the underbelly of it, sort of. You pull this back and bombs come out, and yeah, anyways, cool job. And then the really cool thing about this, oh, as I break the entire set, is you spin this. This was actually, they had done this with the X-Wing, and then they incorporated it into this set. And there, now the S-foils are in attack position. Show you guys the front. So just really cool, really like this set. They did an excellent job. So now, let's move on to the minifigs that were in the 2005 version. So here are the minifigs for the 2005 ARC-170 Starfighter. So nothing too crazy. You get an astromech droid along with 3 clone pilots. So pretty cool. And the 3 clone pilots are identical. That's why they're all lined up on the end. But you know, they're simple, but I think they get the job done. I'll show you guys. It's just a simple black face. So nothing too crazy here. I have so many of these guys. I think I got like maybe close to 20 of them. But yeah, just, you know, good selection, not bad, but nothing really to write home about, nothing too exciting here. But now let's move on to the 2010 ARC-170 Starfighter. So here we got the 2010 ARC-170 Starfighter. So I'll give you a 360 view. Just a beautiful looking set, as like much like the 2005 version is. Really good looking. One key difference that I'll mention later is the engines are a lot bigger on this, as you probably noticed. But now I'll show you the cockpit. So they actually improved on that. And there's a little control panel in there. The reason they improved on it is you can actually pull it up and down, whereas the other one you had to just like take the entire piece off. And then here, show you guys the cockpit for that. So very similar to the 2005 version. Nothing too crazy. But then I'll show you guys the back. And what's cool is they have a double turret, which is actually more accurate to the movie. And what's really cool is this back feature here. Now, I know you guys probably know that I hate flick fire missiles, but those ones actually work not too bad. It shoots out of here by just pressing that piece in, like that. And then the other thing it does, it's kind of a dual purpose, is it also, just like the 2005 version, this brings up the wings. It just takes a long time to do it. They've actually improved on this over the years. But one thing about this set is I was very surprised to find out it came out in 2010, because if you look at it, it's just, it looks a lot newer than that. I mean, I'd like to see if Lego could even improve on this model, besides making the S-folds, the wings open up a little bit easier or quicker. But yeah, just great looking set. Really like this. They added stickers, which I'm not a huge fan of most of the time, but it actually adds a little bit more detail to the windows instead of just plain windows. But now, as always, yeah, let's check out the minifigs. So here are the minifigs for the 2010 ARC-170 Starfighter. So great looking selection. They started making a little bit of differences with this one, or big differences actually. You get the astromech droid here. I have a hard time saying that word. It's nice to get a green one. It was a little bit different than the red one. And then you get Kit Festo, Captain, you know what, I forgot the name. I know the name, but it just slipped my mind. If you guys know the name of the captain right here, let me know, because it just slipped. And then you also get a normal pilot, which is on the far right. So I'll show you guys their faces. Take this mask off. There's nothing too crazy. I actually believe that these are the same faces that are found in the Rebel Alliance sets. And there's no back face printing as well. But yeah, pretty good looking minifigs. I think they really improved on the old version, although I still like the old version. And then to get Kit Festo is really awesome, because you could only get Kit Festo in one other set, which came out in 2007, I believe. That was Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter with hyperdrive. So yeah, great looking selection. It's gonna kill me, I can't remember that pilot's name, but if you guys remember, let me know. I just cannot remember that captain's name. But yeah, that's the minifigs. But now, as always, let's look at the movie footage just to see how accurate these sets are.
Master, General Grievous's ship is directly ahead. The one crawling with vulture droids.
Oh, I see it. Oh, this is going to be easy. Oddball, do you copy?
Copy, Red Leader.
Mark my position. Form your squad out behind me.
We're on your tail, General Kenobi. Set this follow for the tech position.
This is where the fun begins.
Let them pass between us. them out. No, they are doing their job.
Then we can do ours.
Well guys, yeah, that was my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, now comes the tough question, which set do I think is better? This was a really tough call, especially since I don't normally try and not look at price just because I like to just go off what do I think the model. But with this one, the newer version was a third more and it came out only 5 years later, so inflation hadn't affected it that much. I know they had some unique figures more so with it, which I kind of get, but I still like the older figures for the older one. So yeah, I had a difficult time. I think both these models are excellent, but even though there's increased price with the newer one, I had to give it to the newer one. When we looked at that movie footage, just the engines were bigger. It just does a little bit more accurate job depicting what it was supposed to look like, although I still think the old one did a good job. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Which one do you think's better? Do you like the ARC-170 Starfighter or do you not? You know, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. But yeah, that was my review. If you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. We're doing a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one.